if you are a woman of high value, a woman that loves herself, a woman that wants the best for herself, for her children, a woman that refuses to settle in her comfort zone, a woman that is not afraid of putting herself out there, doing the hard work on herself first, that woman will never settle for less than she deserves. A woman that knows her worth and her value, knows what she brings to the table, that woman will never settle for any man just in the name of marriage. Hi, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time of tuning in, I appreciate that you stop by. But if you are already part of my soul tribe, visual community, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for your support. This takes me to today's talk. As I said, is a continuation of last video. I said that men don't marry for love, they don't marry for sex, and they look for stability, and that is respect. And in this video, I mentioned why it is impossible if you're a high value woman, if you're a woman that knows your worth and your value. It is difficult for you, if not impossible, to respect such man. Okay, and that's why we see a lot of single women out there, not because they don't want to love and to be loved. It is because they know their value and they don't want to die. They don't want to, give up on themselves. And because of that, they strive. They strive to do the best they can to grow. Every woman needs to evolve. A woman that is not evolving is a woman that is not living. It's a woman that is giving up on herself. And I know many people will be asking and saying, if a man can't marry for love and for sex, then is it possible to have a woman that have all this quality? Like, you enjoy having sex with her and you love her, with every fiber in your. Is it possible to love that woman to that deep level and, respect her and also see her appealing to be your life partner? Yes, it is possible. Do you know why? You find such person as your friend, somebody you can confide in, somebody you are comfortable when you are around them, somebody that makes you feel alive, somebody that you are willing to allow yourself to be challenged because you want to grow just as much as the other person wants to grow. Then both of you team together. You see why it is important for a man or a woman to marry their match. Don't marry a person that is below you. It is good when the person knows and accepts that they are below you and wants to evolve with you, want to bond with you, want to grow with you, takes the challenge to meet up, to your energy, to your vibe. And then you will not struggle. It becomes difficult and impossible when the person is below you, knows that they are below you, but refuses to accept it because of insecurity. And then strife comes in, jealousy comes in, competition comes in. The relationship is already torn apart. So settling for such relationship means you are settling for less than you deserve. You are giving up on yourself. You are dying slowly. In fact, you are killing yourself slowly from the inside. And sooner or later, as within will be seen without. The happiness you seek, the better life you seek, and whatever you seek on the outside, it has to start from within. It must have its roots in the spiritual. That is why many people try to beautify the outer. They work hard to fix the outer, refusing to go down to the root of the problem and get the solution. When you fix the root, then the tree will give you the right fruits. That takes me to today's video, where I promise to share the kind of love that every man or every woman must look for. Okay, because feeling is not enough, chemistry is not enough, sex is not enough. And if you are somebody like me, you will never settle for less than you deserve, and you never respect a man that refuses to see you for who you are, to love you for who you are, to support you, you know, to bond with you, to vibe with you, to grow with you, to work together with you. You will never settle for such. And it becomes practically impossible for you to respect such person. And inevitably, you cannot give that person that stability. Because giving that stability, giving that respect that they want from you, meaning you dying on the inside. And you won't want that for yourself. Because once you die on the inside, you pull your children down with you. There are many people that are living today, but it's as if they are living in hell. There are people that are walking in the street, but they are walking like zombies, like walking corpses, because inside they are already dead. They are not happy. Why? Because they choose to settle for less than they deserve. They settled with the wrong person. Okay? The kind of love I'm talking about is a love that only few people, only few are lucky enough to experience. It is a one in a lifetime kind of love. And when it comes to many people, they are not brave enough to go for it. This kind of love demands sacrifice. It demands you sometimes to give up certain things, especially what is no longer serving your highest purpose, what is pulling you down. You know, all those layers of impurity, toxicity, that is not allowing you to evolve to the best version of yourself, to becoming all that God has wired you to be, to let your light shine. That's, oh my God, when you walk into a room, people will feel your energy. Not many are brave enough to let go and to walk into such energy of love. Not many. People do encounter such love, but they allow it to slip away from their fingers because they don't have the courage to embrace such love. It's a powerful force. The love I'm talking about is a powerful force. It's powerful enough to transform your life, to make the impossible possible, to bring that miracle you have been wishing and praying for. But when you encounter it, you fail to grab it with all your strength, because it takes strength, it takes courage, it takes a brave heart. And that is why not many are opportuned to experience this kind of love to the fullest. And the most pathetic, the most piteous part of it all is that many people will never experience this kind of love. Do you know why? Many people will not have that patience to wait for this kind of love. They end up marrying the wrong person. They end up involving themselves. As I said, that person might be good in bed, and you end up impregnating her or getting yourself pregnant by him. And many people are in such dilemma today. They ended up with the wrong person because children were involved. The pregnancy was involved. You see, impatience has destroyed lives of many women out there. Women who believe that they are running out of time. They are getting aged. And they might not look beautiful enough to that man. So the more they wait, the more they risk not finding husband again. So because of that, they want to make, they are in a haste to get themselves a husband. You see why it is not easy to experience such love. You must be patient to experience this kind of love. It is not a love you rush into. And so many people will miss this kind of love because they are not pure. They are not pure enough to see this love, neither to experience it. They have polluted their hands and their heart with so many evil, with so many wickedness. You cannot embody negativity and expect to experience positivity. It is impossible. So because of their wickedness, because of what they have done, only God knows. They have polluted themselves. And because of that, they are not pure enough to embrace such love. Another one is, there are many people out there who don't trust. They don't trust enough when they see that love. They don't trust enough to work for that love. They don't trust enough to embrace that love, to grasp that love. Because they don't believe. Because what you don't believe, you don't trust. And what you don't trust, you don't believe. And that's how they miss out when they meet such love. It slips off their finger. Lack of trust. Many don't even believe they are worthy enough for such love. Many don't believe it is possible. Even when the love is looking at them in the eyes, they still doubt it. And they lose it at the end. And so many people, unfortunately, because of their inner child that is still hurting, that have not healed, their childhood traumas that have not healed, they block themselves from such love. They are not willing to open themselves for love. They can't give love because you cannot give what you don't have. And automatically, they cannot receive it because they have never loved before. They don't know how to love and they don't know how to receive it for themselves. Many people, when they encounter such deep love, you know what they do? They run away from it. It scares them. They pull back. They close up. It is something that they have wanted all their life. Many people out there don't know what love is because they have not been shown love by the people that raised them up, their caretaker, or even their parents that raised them up. Because of one thing or the other that happened in their life, they were not able to receive love from these people that raised them up. And so if you ask them what is love, they don't know because they have never experienced it. Though they long for it, but when they finally meet it, they are scared. They are scared because they don't believe it exists. They don't believe it is possible. They don't believe they are worthy to receive it. They don't believe it can last. Just the way, especially those who have experienced abandonment while growing up, they don't believe that person could love them long. They always have that fear of abandonment. Because of that, they sabotage that love. Yes, they end up sabotaging that love and they miss it. And then they regret it when it is already lost. This love is nothing but a high vibrational love. And for you to experience a high vibrational love that is vibrating in a different dimension, love is the highest level of vibrational energy that dwells in the highest dimension. That is the energy of God. And you must have faith when you see one. You must embrace it. You must be willing to fight for it. You must be willing to wait. You must have patience enough to wait for it, to work for it. You must be pure and vibrate in that level for you to experience such love. And how can you vibrate on a very high, in fact, on the highest level of vibrational energy when you don't even love yourself? You see why I speak on this self-love. I talk on this self-love. You can't give what you don't have. You cannot give what you don't have. You cannot love the next person when you fail to love yourself. When you cannot love yourself unconditionally, then every love you are giving to any person that comes close to you is a conditioned love. You give them condition for them to be loved by you. And if they don't meet up to that condition that you set for them, if they fail that condition, then that love will be taken away. Then it's not a true love. You must learn to love yourself unconditionally. You must know what you're passionate about, what brings life to you, what makes your heart beat, what is your purpose for life that you must fulfill, what is your drive, what is the reason the why behind what you do. What is your passion? What are your dreams? You must have an objective you're fighting for. There must be something. Life is worth living when you have something you're fighting for. If not, it becomes boring and you are dormant and stagnant and you find yourself stuck. And so many men are like that. Yet, they pretend that a woman of high value will want to settle and respect them and, accommodate them just to give them that stability if they want to be married. Because that's how the society made it. That is the narrative. And that's why I'm bringing out all these things. We are the ones to change the narratives. We are the ones to change how we are being treated. And it has to start from self-love. How you treat yourself shows others how to treat you. How you love yourself sets the standards for others to know how to love you. Everything, the change you will seek on the outer starts from within. Just as Mother Teresa said, be the change you want to see in the world. And that change starts today, not tomorrow. That change starts with I and you. If not us, who? If not you, who? And if not now, when? I hope you enjoyed this video. And if so, why not give it a thumbs up, like and share. You could be a blessing to someone out there who needs to hear this message today. And if you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. It helps me a lot. Thank you so much for watching this far. I hope to see you in my next video. I love you. God loves you. How about you?